Hello guys, this is Ranger Gamer 06. How's everyone doing today? Today's another review, of course. I've been doing this since October 1st. If you're new, uh, subscribe to my channel. If you haven't already, hit that notification button so you won't miss the video and give it a thumbs up for me. It would help me out a lot. Uh, so if you're new, you're just stopping by, uh, and I mentioned this a few times in the past that I was going to talk about horror movies and games in October, which I'm doing right now. So we got 2 more days, and that is it. Just 2 more days, and it'll be November before you know it. So yeah, kind of sad, but life goes on, right? Uh, Now, before I begin this video, a little off topic here, but I just watched the trailer for Witcher Season 2. For those who don't know, I'm a huge fan of The Witcher since 2014. I played all the games, all 3 games. I read all the books. I love the series. I love it. But the trailer for Season 2 dropped, I guess, today. If it's old, forgive me. I just saw it today. But I'll put the link down in the description box, so check it out. It looks good. I cannot wait to watch it. It comes out. It'll be on Netflix December 17th, I believe it was. So make sure you mark it on your calendar so you won't miss it. Because I love the first season. I'm going to rewatch it before I watch season 2. So excited for that. I'm so excited. And also, uh, this time I'm not forgetting. So you can tell by the topic of this video. Yes, I'm going over Puppet Master, one of my favorite B movies. But before I dive into the movies, I put a link, Big Bad Toy Store. It's all the Puppet Master merchandise. So check it out. It's down there below in the description box. And also, uh, related to the subject is I just found out actually they Full Moon, that's the company that made the movies. Uh, it was last month. I don't know how I missed it. They released a trailer last month, September, uh, of the trailer Puppet Master the game. Now I heard about this game a couple of years ago. As a matter of fact, I remember watching it on YouTube. But the thing is, it wasn't an official game. I was disappointed. 'Cause I'm like, I really want to play this game. Well, now it's official and it's coming out late 2022. Uh, I'll put the link down in the description box, so check out the trailer. It's got the theme song. I hope it does in the game. It's because it's 2 companies. I think it's October Games. They're the one that's developing it, and then Full Moon they're helping. So they're like joining forces to make this game. And I'm gonna read a little bit about it. Now this is from the description box on the video. Again, I'll put the link down in the description box. Uh, it says October Games and Full Moon features joint forces and proudly introduces Puppet Master the game. This free, yeah, it's free. You're gonna pay for it. This free-to-play online multiplayer game will celebrate the series' 30-year legacy, revisit iconic locations, and support a large roster of playable characters from the movies in a variety of online co-op and multiplayer modes, each inspired by the puppets' many adventures. Hunt. A team of 3 puppets hunt down a lone Nazi agent trying to steal uh, Andre Toulon's secrets of reanimation. That's the puppet master. He's the guy that created the puppets. Protect your master's secret at all costs. Sneak up on your prey and unleash a pint-sized siege of terror. Puppet Wars is an all-out war between Toulon's puppets versus the demon lord Zutek's little minions, the totems. They're in part 4 and 5, I believe. Fight it out and complete objectives in this battle of magic and monsters. Become the master of Andre Toulon's puppets and 2022. So I get that's two modes. So there you have it. I'm excited for it. So check it out. It's all there. So you got three links to check out: the merchandise from Big Bad Toy Store, the game, and Witcher Season 2. So check those out. It's great. Now, let's come to with the review. And I paid $10 at Walmart a couple of years ago. You can probably still find it online. I haven't seen it in stores anymore. Uh, Charles Band, the guy who created it, says Charles Band presents the Puppet Master Collection, 9 movies. Blade, that's my personal favorite puppet. I've been a fan of this guy since I was a kid. I've watched this movie since the 90s. You got Tunneler, the guy with the little drill on top of his head. Uh, yeah, I've been watching this movie since the 90s. My first movie was part two. I had it on VHS. Sad I don't have it anymore. I think I left it when I moved, so I lost it. But yeah, uh, a lot of them are rated R, but some of them are PG-13 or PG-13. Hit the spine in the back, and this edition came out 2012. So the first one came out, I believe, 1989, and it says a demonic crew of puppets unleash their murderous talents on sidekicks investigating their owner, Andre Toulon. Yeah, they're in a giant hotel, Bodega Bay, I think. I think it's in California. And apparently, what it is, the puppet master, he's being hunted down by Nazis because they want to steal secrets, and he killed himself before they got to him. So now these sidekicks are entering the hotel to investigate what happened. And then Puppet Master 2, it says Toulon's army of assassins puppets exhume their beloved creator to gather the brain matter that keeps them alive. But the Puppet Master has a deadly plan of his own. Yeah. Uh, that one is, I believe, Torch, the guy with the flamethrower hand. That's his first appearance. And then you got Puppet Master 3, Revenge. It says, after Toulon escapes a kidnapping attempt that killed his wife, he exacts revenge with Six Shooter, Blade, and Leech Woman, a new army of many murderers. This one's a prequel. It takes place during World War II. Uh, I can't remember the guy's name, but he's pretty popular. He's the one that played as Toulon in a lot of movies, like 4 and 5. I think Legacy. Let me look it up really quick because that's bugging me now. Uh, I mean, he passed away now. He's Guy Roth. Was his name. He died 2003. He was born in London, but yeah, great actor. He played as a puppet master. So anyway, moving on. Puppet Master 4, Blade, Tunnler, Pinhead, and the newest head-swapping puppet, Decapitron, go toe-to-toe with their menacing enemy yet, a team of terrifying, gremlin-like creatures. Those are the totems. Puppet Master 5, caught between two foes, the half-pint heroes must preserve the magic formula which gives them life, while Puppet Master's Rick's life hangs in the balance. Rick is a new protagonist. 4 and 5 were actually pretty good. I actually enjoyed those movies. Uh, then you got Puppet Master 6, Curse of the Puppet Master. Toulon's puppets have a new master and backwoods scientist, Dr. McGrew, who has been desperately trying to duplicate the great Puppet Master's work. This one was okay. It wasn't a bad movie. It was decent. It had a good story, but the characters weren't that great. To me, they weren't. Then you got Puppet Master 7, Retro Puppet Master. Now this is also a prequel. This is like the beginning, like an origin. It says young Toulon is taught the secret of life by an Egyptian sorcerer, but then becomes the target of an evil god. Now this came out in the late 90s, I think, 99. Puppet Master 8, The Legacy. Toulon's reanimation formula is in jeopardy when a rogue agent threatens its protector. This one is weird. It's like a flat. This came out 2003. Uh, but majority of the movie is like a flashback. It's really weird. Then you have Puppet Master 9, Axis of Evil. A young man named Danny saves Toulon's puppets after his death and must now bring them to life to defeat the Axis of Evil. Again, it's a prequel. It takes place World War II. It came out 2010. So yeah, like I said, these are B movies. Don't take it seriously. Uh, but I got two more sequel to Axis of Evil. I got Puppet Master, Axis Rising. You can tell the prequel. It's World War II. They're fighting against the Nazis. You got Blade, Six Shooter, Pinhead, Leech Woman. I forgot who these got. Kamikaze. Here's the spine and the back. It says the battle is over. The war has just begun. After foiling a plot to blow up an American arms plant, Danny Coogan and his girlfriend Beth quickly find that their troubles have just begun. One of Toulon's mysterious puppets has been kidnapped by the Nazis, and under the wicked, watchful eye of the occultist Commandant Mobius, the puppet's life-giving serum is synthesized to create a master race of unstoppable soldiers. Mobius plots to assassinate the highly decorated General Porter to deliver a crippling blow to the American war effort, but the experiments are not ready. A Nazi scientist uses the serum to create their own superior race of Nazi puppets in the form of Blitzkrieg, it's all in German, Wehrmacht, that's a werewolf, Bombshell, and Kamikaze. Danny and Beth, teamed with cracky Sergeant Stone, and Toulon's puppets, are no match for Mobius and his war machine. It is up to Blade, Pinhead, Leech Woman, and Jester to revive their own secret weapon to stop the Axis rising. Special features, first time in 20 years, the incredible Video Zone featurette, Killer Puppet Master montage, uncensored Grindhouse preview, remastered full moon trailers. It's not rated. This came out 2012. And here's the inside of it. And I did not show the inside of the other one. My bad. My biggest disappointment is that none of these movies have subtitles at all. I'm very disappointed because I got some hearing impairment, so it's always nice to have subtitles. But these movies don't have them. That's one thing I hate about these movies. Now Blu-ray, I don't know if they do or not. But this has the first one through 5. And then you have 6, 7, 8, and 9 on this one. And then now these Axis movie are a trilogy. Like I said, Axis Evil, the first one is in this collection. This is part two, Axis Rising. And now we have a third one, Axis Termination. Really cool. Really cool cover too. And the spine and the back. Uh, Came out 2017. Says the most popular and successful direct-to-video horror franchise of all time is back with a bloody vengeance. Toulon's immortal and deadly puppets return. Witness the exciting, action-packed conclusion and the final chapter to the Puppet Master Axis trilogy saga. To stop the Third Reich and the Nazi war machine from winning World War II and affecting the outcome of the free world, Blade, Jester, Leechwoman, Pinhead, and the rest of the indestructible Toulon puppets join forces with the masters of psychic powers. Teaming up with Toulon's bloodthirsty marionettes, these unlikely allies face off against a new pack of powerful Nazi and their own clan of malevolent puppets, Wehrmacht, Bombshell, and the unstoppable tank-like Blitzkrieg. It is good, Toulon's puppet versus evil Nazi puppet, in the ultimate and final battle that will determine the fate of the entire world. Special features, Director Spotlight Charles Band, Monstercraft, Inside 1313 FX, Actor Spotlight Jean Louise O'Sullivan, Things the Actors Say, on set with the Indigo contributors, trailers. Here's the inside. So yeah, concluded to the Axis trilogy. This is very. I think it was this one. 'Cause I've only seen this movie one time. It's cheesy, but it's neat how they did this. Like on some parts, you could tell that it was people in costume, like Blade and Tyler. They were in costumes, but they got that's a kind of special camera, I guess, to make them small. Like it was cheesy, but you could tell, like the way they were moving. I'm like, that's someone in a costume. That's really cool. So yeah, and I did have another movie, but I forgot my brother's borrowing it. It's called Third Reich, I think. It's another one that's based in World War II. Let me see if I can find it. Uh, the the Lewis Reich. Yeah, and it's got what's weird that it's got a guy who played in what's his name? He played in excuse me. Uh, this is in the morning, by the way. I got up early. Uh, he played in Reno 911. He was the one with the high short. He's in that movie. Uh, what's really interesting, they got this in chronological order. It's Retro Puppet Master, then Puppet Master 3, Axis of Evil, Axis Rising, Axis Termination. Then you have Blade, the Iron Cross. I have not seen that movie, but the link that I put down, Big Bad Toy Store, you can get the movie on that. So that's the one that I missed. I will watch it whenever I get a chance. Uh, and then it's the first Puppet Master, Curse of the Puppet Master. And then you have part two, part four, part five, the legacy, the legacy. Puppet Master versus Demonic Toys. Demonic Toy is another franchise by Full Moon. And then you have Puppet Master the Lewis right. So anyway, uh, yeah. So Iron Cross is one I have not seen, but I do want to watch it. But I'm still excited for the game. It's weird because I am not big on multiplayer at all, but this game I might give it a try. It's free, so if it's terrible, at least we're not wasting money. So, but I have a little bonus, and I had him since I was a kid. But I must have been a junior high or middle school. It was either late 90s or early 2000, like 2000 or 2001 when I got them. You guys, okay. There was a store called Sam Goody back in the day. It used to be called OnQ. It's a small version of Hastings, but sadly, those stores are out of business. I miss them. They're my favorite. I love those stores. But anyway, I found this guy for 20 bucks. Now, of course, I don't have all the pieces. It may be in my garage. I don't know. He's kind of dusty. I'm cleaning him off really fast. But I have 12-inch Decapitron. He is dusty. I do, yeah. But yes, I had this guy since I was a kid. He comes with two more heads, but again, I can't find it. Uh, it moves, it swivels. Uh, if you're not familiar with him, he was in part 4 and 5. Give me the arms, the hands move. It was always legs and joints. So yeah, really cool. They do have a 12-inch blade, but sadly I never got him. I think it was blood splatter. I don't know if he was always blood splatter or there was two different versions of him. But I want to get blade. But now, of course, this is not the accurate movie size. I don't think they're much taller than this. But yeah, his expense. I remember one time I went on eBay and he was going for like $200. But luckily, I got him when he was still new. So I had to pay 20 bucks. So that is Decapitron from part 4 and 5. Really cool. So anyway, guys, that is it for today's review. Hope you enjoyed it. If you're big on B movies, this is a series you should check out. Puppet Master. Check it out if you haven't already. Again, I got 3 links down below. Check those out. And with that, guys, I am out of here. I'll see you tomorrow, of course. Now it'll be later on. I'm working this weekend, so it won't. My video won't be early like it is today. So again, this is the Retro Gamer 06. If you're new, subscribe to my channel, hit that like button for me, and thank you for watching, guys. And have a great weekend. Okay, stay safe out there, have fun, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.